Picture this. It's Bachelor night, the one night a week when the world seems to pause and everyone tunes in for the drama, the roses, and the heartbreak. The anticipation is electric. I've got my snacks ready, my phone in hand, and my expectations sky high. I'm ready for the drama, the jaw-dropping entrances, and the over-the-top confessions. The popcorn is already flying as I settle in, bracing myself for the wild ride ahead. But when I turn on the TV, something is off. The Bachelor is a cartoon. Not just any cartoon, but a full-blown animated spectacle bursting with colour and energy. The Bachelor himself is now a hand-drawn character, with impossibly big eyes, a dazzling smile, and hair so perfect it defies the laws of physics. It's like he stepped straight out of a storybook. The iconic mansion? Gone. In its place stands a sparkling pink fairy tale castle under a starry sky, complete with turrets and glowing windows. It's a fantasy come to life. The contestants are animated too, each with their own wild twist. One girl floats in on a fluffy cloud, waving as if this is the most normal thing in the world. The whole scene is surreal, bizarre, and brilliant at the same time. It's like watching reality TV through a kaleidoscope. Even the introductions are next level. Each contestant gets a cartoon entrance complete with sparkles, sound effects, and wild costumes that could never exist in real life. Remember the woman who dressed as a squirrel? Now, she's an actual cartoon squirrel, holding a rose and chattering away. It's hilarious, and somehow makes perfect sense. Another contestant arrives in a golden carriage, pulled by talking mice straight out of a fairy tale. The fantasy is dialed up to 11. Suddenly, the silliness explodes. Confetti rains down, characters cheer, and the whole show feels like a celebration of imagination. But this isn't just a gimmick. It feels like the show is evolving, pushing boundaries and inviting us to dream bigger. The Bachelor fully embraces its fairy tale narrative, turning every moment into a page from a magical storybook. The line between reality and fantasy blurs until it disappears completely. Suddenly, anything feels possible. I reach for my phone to text my friends, but my group chat is already blowing up. Everyone is freaking out, sending memes and GIFs in real time. It's not just us. People everywhere are glued to their screens, watching this unbelievable crossover event unfold together, united in shock and delight. Bachelor Nation has officially entered its animation era, and it feels like a pop culture milestone. The chaos is pure and unfiltered, roses flying, contestants running wild, and reactions bigger than ever. I can't look away. The show is in on the joke, winking at the audience and breaking the fourth wall as if to say, yeah, we know this is wild, and we love it. The Bachelor has become a true cultural event, a spectacle that nobody can ignore. It's the talk of the town, and everyone wants in. This is a whole new way to be part of Bachelor Nation, a wild, animated adventure that brings us all together, one rose at a time. The internet was on fire the next morning. Social media feeds exploded with reactions, hot takes, and endless streams of animated GIFs. Everyone seemed to have an opinion, and everyone wanted to be part of the conversation. Memes compared the animated Bachelor to every cartoon prince imaginable, from classic fairy tales to modern animated heroes. Fans debated which character he resembled most, and the comparisons only fueled the excitement. The show felt brand new, like the first season all over again. There was a sense of discovery, as if viewers were tuning in for a premiere, not just another episode. Drama now had a layer of cartoonish fun. Arguments and rivalries were exaggerated, making every moment more entertaining and less stressful. Conflicts felt like playful performances, with contestants hamming it up for the cameras. Even the most dramatic moments had a wink and a nod to the audience. Group dates shined with creativity. Each activity was more imaginative than the last, from wild obstacle courses to whimsical team challenges that could only exist in a cartoon world. Instead of a ski trip, a high-speed cartoon race on a rainbow road sent contestants zooming through fantastical landscapes. The possibilities felt endless, and every episode brought a new surprise. Fantasy suites were magical treehouses perched in glowing forests or underwater grottos sparkling with bioluminescent light. Romance was reimagined in the most enchanting settings. The show became a cultural event, bridging reality TV and cartoons. It brought together fans of both worlds, uniting them in a shared experience that felt fresh and unexpected. It was no longer just a guilty pleasure. People watched proudly, sharing their favourite moments and rooting for their favourite animated contestants. We watched a work of art unfold, one animated rose ceremony at a time. Each elimination felt like a page from a storybook, filled with emotion and colour. The journey for love turned into a literal, epic adventure. Contestants faced magical quests, wild twists, and heartwarming moments that could only happen in animation. It was a whole new way to be part of Bachelor Nation, a community reimagined, where everyone could join the adventure and share in the magic together. Drama is the main course of any Bachelor meal, but in this cartoon universe, it's served with a side of wild exaggeration. Every moment is dialed up to 11, making even the smallest conflict feel like a feast of emotions. Here, a cartoon contestant's tears don't just fall, they flood the entire cocktail party, sending everyone scrambling for a lifeboat. The show leans into the absurdity of emotional displays, with faces stretching, eyes bulging, and reactions that would be impossible in real life. "Can I steal you for a sec?" isn't just a line, it becomes a literal heist, complete with sneaky music and oversized heart-shaped loot. Villains don't just scheme, they have tiny devils perched on their shoulders, whispering cartoonish plans and egging them on. Meltdowns turn contestants into literal tornadoes of fury, spinning through the mansion and leaving chaos in their wake. Cartoon physics make emotional stakes feel both bigger and lighter, with characters bouncing back from disaster in the blink of an eye. We laugh at the absurdity without feeling bad, because the cartoon world turns every meltdown into a punchline. The show brings visual metaphors and cliches to life. Think raining cats and dogs or light bulbs popping up over heads, making old jokes feel fresh and funny again. In this vibrant cartoon world, we get to enjoy the drama guilt-free, surrounded by bright colours and playful chaos. It's all part of the animated fun, where every dramatic twist is a reason to celebrate. The stakes always feel sky-high, but the consequences are never too serious. Just another opportunity for a hilarious slapstick ending. Bachelor Nation has always been a modern-day fairy tale. With animation, it's the literal truth. The Bachelor is a classic Disney prince. One-on-one dates become magic carpet rides. The show creates breathtaking moments impossible in real life. Smaller moments are filled with cartoon magic. A rose glows in a contestant's hands. First kisses have hearts floating in the air. The visual language of love makes connections feel magical. Not every fairy tale has a happy ending. The animated format handles heartbreak beautifully. Even sad moments have a touch of whimsical charm. Every good story needs a villain. In the animated version, villains are iconic. They have bubbling cauldrons and evil laughs. A possessive contestant is like a dragon hoarding treasure. A two-faced contestant has a literal two-sided face. Other contestants thwart villains like cartoon heroes. The house becomes a battleground of good versus evil. The animated approach allows us to enjoy villains without guilt. We root for their downfall and laugh at their schemes. Animated villains are essential parts of the story. They make the journey more exciting and memorable. It's pure, simple entertainment. The animated takeover of Bachelor Nation is a success. Animation is the ultimate expression of the show's identity. It enhances everything we love about the show. Romance feels more romantic, drama more dramatic. Animation gives producers unlimited creativity. The show winks at us, acknowledging its formula. We're part of an inside joke, actively participating. The cartoon world is the perfect home for Bachelor Nation. Emotions are big and bright, love stories epic. The journey for love is a wild, unpredictable adventure. Every Monday night, we escape into that world. It's a happily ever after for all of us.